welcome to Whips in the Dungeon. It's been a while since we've done a video. Some exciting things are happening. I'll just go over a few of the things. So if you followed my channel, you can catch up with me. We're going to be doing a whip intensive at Southeast Leatherfest in June of 2022. So if you are able to travel to Atlanta and attend, that will be an exciting thing. We're going to spend a long time working just with throwing whips in the dungeon, different techniques. You can pick my brain, get a chance to rub elbows and throw with me and let me see you throw, and we'll have a goal of becoming better whip throwers. I'm also doing a caning presentation or workshop at Southeast Leatherfest. So if you are able to go to Atlanta to pick up both of those workshops, that would be wonderful. But every single month I have a Zoom practice. The Zoom practice is free. I run the link or the event off that Zoom practice off of my FetLife profile, which is simply DEX, D-E-X. Go over to FetLife, get yourself a free account. Click on the link. It'll take you to the information about the Zoom practice. We do that the third Saturday of every month at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and it usually is an hour and a half. Rub elbows with whip throwers from around the world that are all interested in throwing a whip in the dungeon. So whip practice, you can learn a lot, you can pick up a lot of tips, and all you need is a phone or a tablet and an internet connection, and you can be there with us. If you have room to throw, then you can throw in your living room or wherever you're set up while the practice is going on, and we can share whips. What else is happening? Well, I've been doing a few toy reviews on both my channels. So if you're a vendor, you're interested in me doing a product review, do that. Maybe a little bit of a rant here. My BDSM Dungeon Play channel has enough subscribers and enough views to be monetized, but the reviewers keep saying, well, it's all about sexual gratification. Well, I contend that ultimately Dungeon Play is about being a pleasurable experience. It's not always about sexual gratification because a lot of dungeons don't allow sex in the dungeon. I'm going to the Woodshed Orlando tonight. You'll get kicked out if you have sex in that dungeon. So BDSM ultimately is about more than just sexual gratification. There's the leather lifestyle aspect to it. There's a dominance and submission aspect to it, bondage, discipline. It's not all about sadomasochism, although that is another aspect of it. It's not all about sex in the dungeon. Funny thing is, in the leather lifestyle, 90% of all the sex that happens still happens in the bedroom. So it's no different than any other bedroom play. We're just adding a little more spice to what we do in the bedroom. But when I'm in the dungeon throwing a whip, I'm not having sex, for God's sakes. I'm standing 6 foot away from somebody. So we put a little music on. Someone's standing 6 foot away from me. And what am I actually doing when I throw a whip or swing a cane or throw a flogger at someone? I am sharing the energy from that implement with the energy of the music and the ambiance of the dungeon, and we're having a conjoint communicated experience, if you want to look at it in a little more intellectual terms. We're not having sex from 6 foot away. Now, the bottom hopefully is finding the whip pleasurable, but there are different types of pleasure that go beyond just someone having sex with someone else. So that's my rant. I hope I see everybody at Southeast Leatherfest in Atlanta in June. And keep watching BDSM Dungeon play and the Whips in the Dungeon channel. Tell your friends about it. And remember to subscribe, ring the bell, and leave an appropriate comment.